Panasonic. We are going to present you our project that is called ME310. This project was made in collaboration between Stanford students and Cali, Colombia, PUJ. My name is Jairo, Blair, Brian, Lina, Andres, Dawi, Juan, and Eugene. We want to thank our teaching team, our liaison Diana, and some guests who came from the company. So the brief that the company gave us was to redesign the TV experience. But before talking about this, let's remember how was the TV experience some years before. So we have an old-fashioned TV and all the family together around this TV, all of them sharing this experience, sharing happiness, because this was a very simple activity that allowed them to share and to be happy together. But now let's see how is this TV experience nowadays. So here we have Lina, who is thinking to spend some happy time with her friends. So she decided to call some of them. So she called Andres. She also called Jairo, and also called Brian. They all get together and decide to watch a movie. And Brian just proposed to watch a comedy movie, but nobody agrees with him. So Lina proposed to watch a romantic movie, but nobody agrees with her. Jairo proposed to watch an action movie, but nobody agrees with him. Andres likes action movies too, but they neither get agreed, so finally they just get asleep or start playing with their phones or chat with their laptops. At the final time, they just didn't enjoy the movie and get back in their own world. This is the new nowadays technology. We have smartphones, smart TVs, laptops, and tablets that allow us to access the multimedia content via online and even offline through many apps and thousands of channels, making the TV experience very difficult to access and very difficult to share. Now the TV experience is very individualized. Also, the increased usage of smartphones makes this sharing very difficult. So people, even if they are together in the same space, they are not sharing the moment, they are in their own world. We also asked the users how they feel about this TV sharing experience, but even if they have their likes and their preferences about the channel and the contents, they all answered that it's very difficult for them choosing what to watch when they are in front of the TV. According to that, a recent Robic consumer research showed us that 86% of the TV viewers don't have any idea what to watch when they sit in front of a TV. Maybe we can also say that 99% of them doesn't know what to watch when they are in groups. So after 9 months of hard working, testing, prototyping, and benchmarking, here's our solution.
smartphone application, then there's the TV interface, and also cloud-based content. So we talked to users and found that there's 3 main types of video contents that people like to watch on their different devices. These 3 things are traditional television shows, movies, and also short-based internet clips like YouTube. So we wanted to be sure that all 3 of these types of video contents were viewable in our system. And one of the main important features of our products, which we call Community TV, is the existence of buddies. Now, what is a buddy? A buddy is a customizable avatar that represents each user in the Community TV network. Buddies also represent the user's watching preferences and watching history, and buddies can be used between users to facilitate more playful interaction to make the experience a lot more fun. So first, let's look at our smartphone application. One of the primary features of this is to help people decide what they want to watch. And the way that we do this through the smartphone application is using a social platform. So if you want to decide something new to watch, what you can do is see what your friends are watching. And they can recommend shows to you, things that they like. You can read their reviews and decide, okay, you know, one of my friends like this, maybe I'll like this too. Similarly, you can recommend things to your friends and also review contents for your friends to see and discover for themselves. Also in the smartphone application, we have a number of live interactive features, one of which is a live chat. And this is used in the case of if you're not together with your friends, but you want to share the watching experience with them. If your friends are watching the same show as you, you can interact with them via the chat, talk about what you're watching, and share that experience together. Also, you can like contents in kind of a different, non-traditional way. The way that we do it is, if there's a part of what you're watching that you like, a part of the movie, a part of a show, you can shake your phone at any time, and it'll like that section of what you're watching. And so all these time-specific likes of the content all add up, and you can, over time, you can see which parts of the movies or which parts of the shows people like best, time-specific parts. Users of Community TV over time will accumulate badges, and so badges can be used to see what are the types of genres, what are the types of contents that you like. You can also compare your badges to your friends to see if you have similar interests. And over time, as you watch more and more contents, these badges level up, you can see the stars. And this can be also useful in the recommendation portion, because if you have a friend that recommends you to watch, say, an action TV show, and your friend has a high-rated action badge, then maybe you'll take their recommendation a little bit more seriously. Now, looking at the TV interface, I guess one of the most important things to note is that the whole TV interface can be controlled with the smartphone application. So there's no need to use the traditional remote control anymore if you're using Community TV. The TV application is also very useful for group likes matching. So when a group of people is trying to decide what they want to watch, they can all sit down together in front of the TV, load up their Community TV application, and each person's avatar, each person's buddy is then loaded onto the screen. And on their phone, they can set what is their current watching mood. So today, do they want to be thrilled? Do they want to laugh? Do they want to feel romantic? And all of these moods go into our system, and via our mood-based likes matching algorithm, these moods are blended together in addition to the user's past watching preferences. And output in our system is a series of movies, TV shows, things that that everyone can enjoy. So here you see the TV interface again with a list of some movies in this case that are suggested for the group. Also, a short little video clip of the contents suggested is shown, so people can peek into what the movie that they're going to see looks like. And you can also see comments from other friends in your community network to see what your friends are thinking about these shows as well. So going back to our users, here's what happens if they have our products Community TV. So Mina here suggests, hey, why don't we try out the new Community TV application? And Brian here says, oh yeah, I've been using that. It's really helpful for when I want to choose something new to watch. I just see what my friends are watching. It's pretty neat. So instead, the group all decides to download the application. They create their buddies and enter their watching preferences into their phones. And then each of the 4 users inputs their current watching mood. So there's no need to have this discrepancy in trying to choose what to watch. And with all the moods in the system, contents are suggested to the users, something that everyone can enjoy. And also in the meantime, Brian notices that one of his friends in North Carolina is watching the same show as them. So he decides he wants to share the watching experience with them and can use the chat feature to interact with his friend as well. So here we have all of our users making use of our product Community, just having a much more seamless and much more simple process in choosing what to watch. So our vision with Community TV is that users can, once again, feel connected with people while they're watching TV, either while they're co-present in the same room, or if they want to share the experience with friends and family who are in a different location as them. Using our products, we hope that people can, once again, feel together like the way that TV used to be when it first debuted. We'd love for all of you to stop by our booth later today. You can check out our software interfaces. We have them all running, so you can try them out. And thank you very much. We'd be happy to take any questions. Yeah.
So, really interesting project. I'm curious about your design choice about using the buddy avatar as opposed to like a profile picture of the actual person. Can you say a little more about that design choice?
Yeah, at the beginning, with the user testing, we asked people if they wanted to do something with this avatar or with this profile, and they all asked us the same thing because they have also the well-known website as Facebook. So they don't like to have the same thing. So they just get better along with the application, having just like a caricature or just a draft of themselves. So they feel better having like this way, not the picture that they always have.
Also, another thing which we haven't implemented yet, but we would like to do in the future is to have, just for more playful interaction amongst users, we'd like to have mini games integrated into the TV interface, so the avatars could also be used for that.
So where does the content come from, and who pays for the movies? Is that one?
Well, I guess, thanks, Scott. I mean, right now, I guess there's not a really good solution. I mean, right now, I guess you could try to extract it from other apps that are running on the smart TVs or something, you know, such as Hulu, Netflix, YouTube, and just sort of port it into this application and stream it through our interface. And if that's the case, then we would still, you know, pay for the Netflix or Hulu Plus sort of accounts like that. And we just use our interface to sort of select, you know, which content from which application on your smart TV you'd like to watch.
I think you might have a panacea for advertisers if they can get the information from users of their interest at that time to be able to stream back appropriate ads. I mean, my goodness, that would be a way to support the, you know, the content.
Yeah. I think also for the time-specific liking, it could also provide a lot of feedback for, you know, people who make videos or whatever to see what, you know, which part of the video people actually like. And, you know, you can use that, you know, just, you know, make more content that's similar to that, and just useful for, you know, knowing more specifically what people like rather than they like the whole show. Just like that.
So with this system, instead of combining like
slice them instead of compromising between different tastes. And underneath, less likely join like your actual friends, like your original problem statement.
Yeah, I think it will enable both cases. I mean, you can search for people. I mean, right now, I guess, so we see this in the future is that you can search for, based on what type of badges people are watching and stuff, or what type of badges they come past. They have a high ranking badges, that they have similar interests to you, so you can maybe try to be friends with them and see, if they have any recommendations for you to watch. I guess new people virtually like that. But you can always, link up with your friends, as you do with Facebook and other social media networks.
So, do you think about the role out of the concept also for music? With progression now?
Yes. Yeah, we also thought about the music program, but we came with that all the music, when you go, for example, for YouTube, you just find a lot of information about music too. So the whole system can be also like create with the same features, but only for music. Yeah, it can be a possibility, but we thought that, for example, put music videos in our database, but we came with the thing that it's like another huge universe just to make this relation also the time.